Hey, welcome to my channel. This is TrueSkin89. We are back. We're gonna try this Madden 2-6 going head to head again. Hopefully nobody don't desync us and get rid of all our progress this time. That's crazy though. For crazy nonsense like that to be able to happen. Absolutely nothing. No placement matches, nothing. You know what I didn't check though? Hang on, let me make sure. This is at least legit. Whoa. Can't do that. I don't want to open them yet. No. I don't want to open them because I want to see what my numbers are. Especially, like, I can't. Dang it. Alright, good. What? No. Alright, let's see. Where's my lineup? It sucks. I don't. Oh my god. Oh. One thing set back two. Alright, let's leave it all on the field. Let me check my settings. Alright, we're gonna keep it nice and light.
Coverage of the National Football League welcomes you to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden.
Like Bo Big 2008. Good luck, Bo Big.
And the Baltimore Ravens.
Just so you know, we are live streaming on Twitch. You can look it up by going to twitch.tv and look for your boy TrueSkin89.
Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now it's the Arizona product that is Corey Merritt. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. That's John Jenkins, the big defensive tackle, swallowing him up.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
The tackle by Trenton Simpson. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
70 Rangers, 70. Viking, 8.
From the shotgun on 3rd down. Daniels. Open man, right side. He's got it. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Commanders first down.
That's good for a Washington
Here we go.
first down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Peel it forward for maybe a yard. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Cougar 19. Ready, right?
Back to Brown. He'll get it again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Ready,
2-yard
break.
pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Broncos. Here we go. 70 Lions.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's complete. John Bates, the tight end. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't.
No push from the outside.
Behind the line.
He was brought down by Kyle Hamilton. Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go now. Ready.
Throwing now. Daniel. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8.
Ready.
Makes it 3rd and 6.
Ready.
Throwing again. Daniel. He's got a man. It's McClure. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this first quarter.
All right.
Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal.
Come on.
Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. 3rd and goal. It's been in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. And the Ravens are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
It's not often, Mike, that everything
Threw that
breaks
late.
right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. 3rd and 5. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end, that's Andrew. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
The tackle made by Lawrence Armstrong. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 1.
And go right back to Henry. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
That's good for Baltimore. 1st down.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Second and 10. Design run here with, a loose football. Looks like one of the Ravens was able to fall on it. Yes, indeed they did. So Baltimore will keep possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. On 4th down, it's Tyler Loop for the Baltimore field goal.
A 53-yard attempt.
And that one not going to get there, and it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Ready up. Ready.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. As he throws there, it's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Robinson on the coverage.
60 Maverick. Panther 80. Panther Street. Panther Street. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels.
Oh, that's pass interference.
Out in front. That one's incomplete.
Didn't go for the ball. All he did was go to block him from getting there.
Gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
He's got the veteran Zachers. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Gay's kick is good.
There we go.
The Commanders will take a 3-0 lead.
Commanders 3, Ravens 0.
Just one score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number 1. What awaits us here in the second half? And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Jackson on the move. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Slot man in motion left. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well.
We play that jet as well.
And long. From the gun, Jackson. Going up top and looking
Got
for
that.
Andrews. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out into the field a little earlier than expected.
Stepped out
They
still.
need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
A big play there for Washington. 45 yards.
Come on.
On first down. Gets there quickly, and down he goes. That's the Canadian, Brent Urban, getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
Let's go.
Daniels to throw on second down. Work in the middle. He's got Ertz.
Got it.
And he will score. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Commander.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Commanders 10, Ravens nothing.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This taken at the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson.
Oh, that was right in your chest, Frankie.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So
Separate the man. There you go, Frankie. Make up for it. Separate the man from the ball.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
Got it.
Down the field and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
They'll go play action here with Daniels.
The ball should have been gone.
He'll go down.
The ball should have been gone.
In there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit,
Didn't even see. Didn't even see him.
I mean, luckily for him, he saw
What down is
the
this?
rusher coming, and at the
3rd
very
and
least
20.
was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and long. On play action, Daniels. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to hook backup is Deebo Samuel that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. The Commanders about to send this one away. As this drive went backwards,
nice
he's
kick.
on to kick it away.
Oh, they wouldn't let me dive.
Check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh. Good thing you juke backwards.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense.
I sure missed my easy hit right.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Henry. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Baltimore.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson.
Yeah. Oh, he still counted.
Throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside.
He deserved that. He caught that through contact.
A big play and a much needed one as well. 36 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Uh-oh. Put them 4s up.
1st and 10. Throwing Jackson.
There we go.
Gets home and he goes down.
Lamar Jackson sacked. A loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw, Jackson.
Oh,
He's got his
I got it.
target. That's Isaiah Likely.
There we go.
And they're trying to get this all the way down inside.
Way to slow him down so we can get the ball back.
A big play and a much needed one as well. An even 40 yards.
4-yard line.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Henry. Trying to push forward.
Nah.
Only a yard.
It looked good.
To the 2.
It looked,
Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
you know, almost awesome. Like, yay. No.
Jackson now.
Oh, my hands are supposed to be. How he jump and not put his hands up?
Touchdown,
How he jump and not put his hands up?
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again?
And they get the stop and get the ball back.
So they've cut it to the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it.
Good job.
And this will work out quite well.
Good job.
All the way out to the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go. Start.
They'll run, and this is Jeremy McNichols. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
I don't want play action on it.
3-yard pickup.
Takes too long.
2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Oh my God. Like, come on. I'm going to try that one.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
From the shotgun.
The ball was supposed to have been gone.
Trenton Simpson gets us for a loss loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 15.
Here we go. Dragon 6, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check mash.
They'll drop to throw.
Oh, he didn't hold on to it.
Little miscommunication there, and that brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Ready?
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Ready?
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. Incomplete. Gets a connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball
I should have kicked it.
down.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the 1st down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other side.
There you go.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Here's Henry.
Oh, they didn't let me. Oh, that's crazy. They wouldn't let me go in and close that gap.
Denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level.
No.
Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
No defensive breakdown. Defensive hold by the computer. Please.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
Let's get this.
Samuel,
I need to quit
let's see what he
playing.
can do. Ooh. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
All right. I can't find the one I'm looking
This is
for.
1st and 10. They'll throw with Daniel. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Inches, really?
And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. The Commanders will signal for
They're going to make him drop inches and
stop with 28 seconds.
keep the clock running. All right, study long, study wrong.
And here we go, 4th and inches.
Come on. Set. Let's go.
They'll run here. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. Daniels now on 1st down. Moving to his right. He's going to run it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is
Oh, now I can find one when I can't use it.
And hold them to just a short game.
They'll come up now for second down.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Right side, pulled in by Samuel. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Dang it.
18 yards on the connection. First down, Washington.
Why would they rush the...
So it's a win here for the Ravens. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid
Good game.
all three
Good
phases of the
game. Good
Right
game.
back to victory.
Had too much hubris
For my partner,
within my
Rebels,
defense.
for our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL
And then
on
they
EA Sports. With that, we
held the
say
line open for
good
me.
night.
Why is it still running? Come on. All right. Look like Gunsmoke Lock. Or Loke. Gunsmoke Loke.
Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty
Good luck there.
as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Washington Commanders.
I just totally read that wrong. Gee. All right. Something about smoking and loking. I don't know. I'm not going to mess it up. I think it's kind of rude to improperly say somebody's thing. I just missed the 3 in there and the O or 0. So I don't know what that word is.
Here's the former Utah Ute Matt Gay to get this
If you would like
started.
to share,
And off
let
we
us
go
know.
in our nation's capital. Ooh, the juke. And he returns this to the 22.
And just so you know, we are live on Twitch. So you can look it up by going to twitch.tv and look for your boy TrueSkin89. And then eventually it'll make its way to YouTube.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins.
Oh, nice. Nice.
40 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it.
Got him.
He did his
Oh!
before this one, and they're paying off.
Come on, my guy.
Got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
2nd and 10.
Over set. Ready. Ready. Behind.
A handoff running left is Dobbins.
What was that? completely jumped all the way around you in a circle in the air without landing.
44 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game. In Washington
Kind of.
territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. One play action. Here's Nix. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. To throw is Nix. They'll buy some time right.
Got it. Oh! What was that sidestep crap they gave me?
Cortland Sutton from 17 yards out.
Oh. EA, don't start this.
First here this afternoon.
Is that coming in? Oh, nope, I'm going to sidestep. No, crash. Crash and get it. Either you get it or you don't, or nobody get it.
That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up
Good.
1st and 10.
It's nice and loaded.
35-yard line.
Here we go. Check out.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
79 Brock, Bronco lead. Ready.
Here's Daniels. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up. 4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
On side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
There we go. Oh, come on. What was that pause for?
And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position.
No.
Look, I'm as aggressive as
didn't.
anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation, I don't know that there's any risk in there. What's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a 3-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Captain.
Nix to the air. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Intended for number 46. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Here's Nix.
Did he hold on to it?
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix.
Got him.
His
Oh.
pitch caught at the 4. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. In motion left goes Sutton. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. From 3 yards out. And the Broncos take a chance.
Who is he turned around because of? Nobody going out there. That's your corner.
For the score and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties. And then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Ready.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. 52 yards. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What, 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop.
All right. So while we have this pause, make sure that you go through, you hit that like, the follow, subscribe, post notifications, tell a friend, tell a neighbor. TrueSkin89 is playing the games you love to watch. And right now, that is Madden 2-6 head to head.
23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. In motion right goes Sutton. To throw, here's Nix. They'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Captain.
The slot man in motion right. Now it's Nix. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 42. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Harvey now on 1st and 10. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
There you go, Frankie.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Working out of the gun is Nix.
Oh, come on.
Complete to Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
How I do a move, and then when I switch to the next guy, then all of a sudden, his first thing is, oh, now he's jumping. It should have been the guy that the ball went over his head.
And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Captain.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Oh, a heck of a move. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Now Daniels. Middle of the field is got.
Come on, man. You got to break one tackle.
Takes a pretty good lift there as he'll wind up getting about 3. It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
No doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays in center side.
How did he catch up to him?
Back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Ready.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
19 target. Check smash. Check smash.
The final shot before break. Daniels. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And out across midfield, down to the 45.
All right.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Okay.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. To throw is Daniels. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop him.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
I've never seen Denver this quick,
as they come up on 3rd down.
even when they won the Super Bowl.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
To the air goes Daniels.
Throw the ball.
It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads
The point of going through the whole
I'd say it's not
animation.
yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Lions. Check out.
Daniels going to throw for it. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Rifles one.
What?
Intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
Well, they're certainly in a bad way right now. Not so bad.
That's crazy.
Just ratchet up the pressure on this team's defense right now.
Say again?
Nick's going to give to Hardy. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
That ball was behind your back, into my stomach, and then it turned around.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way.
Man.
I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take it.
And you can't pick it behind your back, though. That was behind your back.
2nd and 8. Setting up a screen for Harvey. A little joke. Down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one going for a game 11 and a Broncos
That's
down.
crazy.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. He's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down.
You from Denver?
Managed getting back to the line of scrimmage.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix.
That defensive line was like 5-on-4, and they still was holding it down. Offensive line. 1, 2, 3.
Well, partner, he has carried them in this ball game, throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air. And that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been the result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays? How about how you slow him down and let you
all right.
What's good on the extra point?
It's gonna
And the lead opens up now to 22
take
points.
some astronomical
After
stuff.
the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
McCaffrey on the return. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
All right.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Let's go now.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Where's my halfback?
Get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Here we go. Set. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Throwing now is Daniels.
Zach Ertz has it complete. And he's got this to the 30. Being taken down. A big pickup.
Now I can go on to my next play.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Why are we waiting on the
We'll have
defense?
to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Pass the 60. Stephanie. Hawk, let's go.
And here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action.
All right. Nice read, though. Nice read.
That catch puts him over
Nice read.
receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
There we go.
Touchdown. Terry McLaurin from 19 yards away. And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now, you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
Daniel's going to try and throw for it.
There we
He's
go.
got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Commanders 15. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Sheds off the tackle.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Second and 5. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders are right back in this football game. 2-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, just playing on the clock, had to throw it.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Nix. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Nix from the shotgun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. Open man right side is Ingram. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Evan Ingram, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Broncos have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Broncos 35, Commanders 15.
We didn't cheat. You threw it too far. You threw that too far.
To kick off for the Broncos.
There was no way he would have possibly got that. We didn't even hit him till after he missed. There we go. I went in too close.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Did he hold on? All right, good. That's what we need.
I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back
because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Daniels.
Mind your business, 2-2. 2-3 was 8.
If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
All right.
Now a 2nd and 10.
See how fast it is.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Daniels looking to throw.
Eluding the pressure right.
Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 20-yard line.
That's good for a Washington 1st down.
Come on.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Thank you.
Washington. Chris Moore, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are able to cut into that deficit. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver.
So we're not going to come all the way back, but we got a chance to make it look respectable.
They ran this play in practice over the past few weeks because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
Washington will line up
Back to throw again. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. So they
Respectable-ish.
the pass there on the 2-point try.
Now let's see if we
Converted, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
There we go. There we go.
You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished.
Dang it, they should have done this
They're in
earlier.
a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Panther Street. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught.
He grabbed me. Good play. Good stuff there. How do you say your name?
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all.
I don't know.
And let's face it,
I thought he was going to hit up.
Prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So
Good game.
For my partner,
We
Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew.
made it respectable. We adapt, and we just didn't overcome.
With that, we sign off.
It took a little long for us to adapt. But, alas, there must be a winner, and someone must come short. Short Kings unite. All right, so that's it coming from TrueSkin89. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Always, I appreciate each and every one of you, whether you clicked on it for 5 minutes or watched the whole thing through. But make sure you smash that follow, subscribe, like, post notifications, tell a friend, tell a neighbor. TrueSkin89, always playing the games you like to watch. It's time for life to start lifing. I'll be back on. When I come back on, we're going to be joining us for some The Division 2. All right. Till next time, this is TrueSkin89. I'm out. Peace.